Hey, how you doing? This is Mastermind Alliance Publisher Group CEO doing another podcast. It's Evan Reckenmarsh. All right, I know I'll re-listen to my podcasts, and I'll be listening and being points that I'll be leaving out. You know what I'm saying? When I be saying I know what I'm saying, it be I got to explain to you what those know what I'm sayings mean. So you know what I'm saying. So look, you know what I mean. Like hustling, you know what I'm saying, what I was trying to say, you know what I'm saying, was like, yo, you know what I'm saying, like when we was doing the club deal, you know what I'm saying, the girl jumped up and she pretty much promoted herself. She was my employee. Just because you're an entrepreneur, just because you're a musician, just because you're a beat maker, just because you guitar player, you are the product. You see what I'm saying? You the product. And if you in the studio playing a guitar and you don't feel like going to the store and you have an assistant saying, look, you know what I'm saying, doing work for you that you might not have time, you know what I'm saying? Do you need a boss to tell you what to do, where to go, where to be? You know what I'm saying? People that don't have goals work for people that do have goals, or so you think. They might not have no goals. They just might be trying to pay some bills. So, like, you know what I'm saying, you got to keep mind of this stuff. You got to keep track of this stuff. You know what I'm saying? I don't have to have a boss to tell me what to do. I know what to do. And I know that I got to make money by certain times, that I got guidelines and I got deadlines, and that you got to pay attention to all that stuff. So, you know what I'm saying? So, like, I was like, yo, wait by the car. And then the girl was like, yo, I'm going in the club. I'm not trying to hear this sit outside stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like, totally ignored what I asked her to do, to watch the car, make sure nobody break in there. You know what I'm saying? My partner car. So, you know what I'm saying? So pretty much what she did was she promoted herself right there. She was like, yo, if this was Walmart and I hired her, like, yo, you work here now. And I hired her, and then she come into work the next day and like, yo, I need you to do this. No, I'm not doing this. I'm finna go. I need you to do this and bounce. That's equivalent. You see what I'm saying? As an artist, it don't matter the industry. As long as people have fun doing it, it's entertainment. So, you know what I'm saying? So she promoted herself. So I'm going to look at this two different ways from both perspectives. Okay, so she promoted herself. I gave her the camera. I told her to go in and record. You know what I'm saying? She did a good job, but it wasn't music video quality. Out of 15 minutes of filming, only 4 seconds of it was music video quality. You see what I'm saying? And, you know what I'm saying? So, I mean, I applaud her for, raising up like that. You see what I'm saying? It left me outside, the dude that was supposed to film. You know what I'm saying? So, you know what I'm saying? So she go in and she hustling, she filming. She start trying to film other artists. And the dude like, nah, don't film nobody else. You see what I'm saying? So she wasn't knowing. She just thinking film and just hit record and just look at people and just get them on tape. And nah, don't be clouding my computer hard drives with this information that I have no use for. You see what I'm saying? And you know what I'm saying? You don't do that. You don't try to destroy the equipment. People don't understand these things, and that's why they have a hard time in this industry. And you wonder why nobody want to deal with you. You know what I'm saying? So, you know what I'm saying, when you that product, you got to tell people what to do. So, so she rose up. She said what she wanted to do. She got promoted. I gave her my camera that I don't give to other people to use. That was the first time I ever handed my camera to another person to let them record. It was just in the middle of everything. You know what I'm saying? So she promoted herself. You can't show up to a job and be like, nah, hey, I'm your boss. Well, you working for me. And when I make money, you get a cut of it. Nah, forget that. I'm going to go do your job. You do my job. You just total job switching roles. Like, this all happened in less than 15 minutes. So, so she, you know what I'm saying? You got to realize when you in business and you sit there and you want to talk, let's go by the books, that's the worst thing you can do. You can go by the books, but when you start pulling up production expenses, gas, fuel, lunch, when you start pulling this stuff up, you're going to find yourself in a deficit before you even begin to make money. You see what I'm saying? So be chill with that mindless chatter talking about this is mine, this mine, this mine. Well, I paid for that to happen. I paid for that. And you owe me this. And depreciation on the equipment. Every time you play your guitar, every time you depreciate the value. If you get in a car and you drive off the dealership lot, that car is now depreciating in value. So you got to take my hourly wages, you know what I'm saying, depending if it's a contract job, you know what I'm saying, it's all these components that you mix in this entertainment business that people care about, because, you know what I'm saying, because why you go to a place like that, but as soon as a person is underdog, artist or musician is an underdog, and you want to be on craft, you don't have to follow the same
Sundays fun. Sunday, the hardest and hustles alive. What mortals do? Grind, space. Oil lines in your radio. Day to day you gon' learn from me. Now my turn. If you blow, you spit. Don't be emotional, baby. Even idiotic. Start forgiveness and leadership. Whether you're a lion or a shark, cryptocurrency plus heart. Let this be the account you use. Change wallet to use. Legend nano. You're not building someone else's dream, so build your own. Stick to the plan. That advice you always giving. So with yourself. The fuck away from niggas. They'll kill you and kill themselves. Kill your dreams and go back and beg Satan for help. Buy in, price goes up, sell out. A real hustler make profit when you lose. That's why it's so important to pay your dues. Knowledge and education will save your ass. Think, okay. Go Malcolm X when the abuse just won't go away. Play. How many of you philosophers ever read your role with the conquerors? Hustle, AGT, and Kingpin. So again, curse hoes and neighbor in silence. 177 million. I get cheddar chunk. Wrong. When I'm right. Big information obligation. You call yourself cynical. Deep down, you got faith in the system. I'm just a foot soldier, my ninja. Bosses point, you know it's twisted. Unemployment go up 1%. 40,000 people die. Either create jobs or shut up and try. Hustle, my immigrants and poor people used to grind, brave. So do what you do, listen, older sophistication. Stay in G, Hollywood compared to colonization. It's like rubber to electricity, straight orchestra. How you take it, every record making history. Monopoly money, just speculators and hoes fixing to be power over money soldiers. You see that bad female, I been fucking the shit, she bounced in here with that lollipop in her mouth. Evan Bones, origami with mommy. Wash your face and let your hair down. This is work and play straight. Molly Wop, static. She wants my DNA on the TNA. That pussy like a Hadouken. Pause like me, cause I legislate. When I bust it open, she look intrigued. Fuck a squirt, I want that glue. Will come after she pee. Every wreck in the cat burger. I roll up on your bitch just to see what girls would do. That pussy too. She nuts like I twist on breath. Got politician. I make bank accounts go in the double digits. Kids a roll, I'm the APT, juggernaut, increasing number probability. Pussies up, shake, head makers and room shakes. I hype shit up like a troll on the internet. I'm lovable like Mr. Huxtable. So cold with the grind, plus I'm thugging too. The rainfall just this is clue. There's enough for everyone.
Get knowledge and self-sufficiency. I know you had doubts about me, about the first track, the second, and the third. Tell the player every record. All you gon' get is word. Hateful niggas take no quarter, giving kindness is kindness, but you get a reward. I just wanna know who lied. You finna learn the drill, automatic and habitual. Shut up and dismissal. Big whoops and little streamline, simplify. You can like JoJo's little. What you want, what you got, so innocuous in your consciousness. I make it we on some making music shit, like we on some operatives, mental anguish and border. It's just what you want, who you want. I just come to bring hat, every record, who the fuck is that? My time like a broke down gat. The slide, the clip, the fire pen. I'm like a biscuit with my penmanship. I go with just my name and a smiley face emoji. Since I trust me, Max Chad Shitoshi. Sweet, yellow. Who the best in the class? Who drank a brew with the killers? Who spit dope bars? On the rhythm, who provide fat? Gun in the plaza, you can hear it with you. Northwest, represent. I didn't leave hustling lunches for action. Reaction, dodging punches. Run in, leave, just make it great. Yeah, make it. Now here we film. Most you cats didn't want to put up. That's what's up. Metaphors, every raps, blessed for. When I snap that Okay. Incoherent theories. Copy this correctly, but no quotation marks. Stuck in knowledge, hunger. Be benevolent in life, giving ambitions, and stay ready. Who you fight, your enemies and demons. Stay ready. Hotels and light rails, coattails and night trails. Just don't be a Iron Mike Tyson. That's just how shite on the life. Wreck your pop. Wall G, I quit lying so damn much. I can lose again and again and again and again and again and again. That's a lot of losses. That's a lot of losses. Want that time for that particular piece to be out. You see what I'm saying? So everything in this entertainment industry, you gotta know everything you go through, everything you experience. Like I just went through this experience of superb greatness from a non-hustling wannabe boss. I had to go get a boss training, had to go talk to a look. What I just told y'all just now is what I told her. You see what I'm saying? Law. Medicine, trade, and commerce. You understand? Alright, let's go for a ride. Let's go clear your mind. Let's go, you know what I'm saying? And I'll bring you right back.
You see what I'm saying? So, you know what I'm saying? So I ain't trying to hold nobody down. I ain't trying to hate on nobody. I can't afford to hate on nobody. Anybody that's saying I'm hating is hating. You know what I'm saying? Want to start shit between people. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Yo, I'm following my corporate structure. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to put celebrity endorsements in your music video. If you don't like the fact that my celebrity overshines you in your music video, that celebrity is the only reason why they even going to look at your music video of your music. You might think you got skills for days. You might think that you the top dog. That's cool. That's cool. But yo, in the music videos, you going to have some endorsements because that exposes you to their fan base. And now, the way you hustle, if you just want people just to hear your music, fine. But they looking for them celebrities. I mean, the artist might be the celebrity too, you know what I'm saying, depending on the artist. You know, some of you artists out there are celebrities in its own right. But for the most part, you know what I'm saying, yo, if you shoot a music video, you, whoever listening to this, I don't care if you the weakest musician on this site, you put Brad Pitt up in there, you know what I'm saying, in the beginning, like a movie intro, Brad Pitt up there, walking, doing something, talking to some hot chicks, doing some Playboy type stuff, and then put on your track after that, you talking to Brad Pitt, and then I'm using Brad Pitt because a lot of women like him. You know what I'm saying? So if, you know what I'm saying, you do a little movie scene in the beginning and then play your track, I bet you see over 2, 3, 5, 20 million views just because Brad Pitt alone. Now, take Brad Pitt out, you might get you your whatevers. And I hope it's more than that. But I'm just saying, like, yo, you got to understand what corporate structure mean when I say this stuff. Y'all be doing this stuff and don't be understanding what you dealing with. If you doing music and you don't have another job and you don't have some other things to do, you know what I'm saying, there ain't no healthcare in the entertainment business. There ain't no, you know what I'm saying, no retirement IRAs, no Roths, no 401ks. You know what I'm saying? Don't waste your life playing around with this. Because, man, you go to Hollywood and you go walk around and see how many homeless artists you see. Go see how many homeless filmmakers there are out there. Go see how many, you know what I'm saying, go to the psychiatric ward. See how many artists over there. Who in here do music? See how many people raise their hands. They let life drive them crazy. You know what I'm saying? So, so like I was saying, like, my referral link and everything is, you know what I'm saying, when I can afford, I will put this stuff more exclusively. But for now, I got to generalize and put it out there and just wait till a bunch of y'all fuck up and then have to repair what you just fucked up and then go, you know what I'm saying, then get you back better. Then I got to slow down off my 15,000 stacks and then come back and work with your 100. You know what I'm saying? I don't care how long this sit online and at 8, 12 views. This podcast is more valuable than that. And I know it's more valuable than that. Because when you hear it, I'm speaking to you in a language that you ain't never heard before. We did not even discuss $1 yet. And I'm still talking about this basic stuff. You see what I'm saying? Now, unless you go on tour for 15 years, unless you throw the biggest parties in North America, I'd advise you to listen to these podcasts. Hit that like button and share this. And the people that is listening to this, I know y'all selfish because y'all leave smarter and then y'all start hustling y'all partners, putting them in line and putting them in order. You know what I'm saying? I'm not afraid of me. I'm afraid of the people business-wise understand what I'm talking about. So for me, these 12, 30, 50 views, I know there's 12 to 50 people out there walking around, switching up and developing awesome profit-making business ideas and understanding what's really going on and what's really at play here. So, you know what I'm saying? So, you hit that, you see that description box down there. So, you know what I'm saying? You click on that. First, you click on the Coinbase. fill out your Coinbase account, and then after you finish your Coinbase, and then you do your cell phone locks, you go to Bitconnect, sign up on that, lock it up, put your passwords on there, go to Coinbase. I mean, you start out with $100, buy 100, and then transfer, get the, you know what I'm saying? Transfer the 100 over to your Bitconnect and lend it. And you keep repeating. Every time you get $100, lend. You know, so you hear people on there, it's a scam, it's a Ponzi scheme. What if they're wrong? Will they come back and tell you sorry that they were wrong is the question. Will they go back to YouTube and take them videos down after publicly posting false, misrepresented information? Or is it going to sit there? You see what I'm saying? That's a problem that I have, you know what I'm saying? This morning, I'm out there hustling. Cats coming up acting like they telling secrets in front of me. I'm on my cell phone texting somebody like, yo, man, get your paper up, get your money up. I look up, they telling a secret, and they both look at me. Like, yo, am I not invited to this party? You in my party. You got to go. So, you know what I'm saying? I explain these things so when you run into a person like me that don't take no shit, that's about creativity, that's about productivity, that's about product placement, that's about endorsements, that's about putting dope celebrities on dope tracks, putting together dope music videos, running a company like Mastermind Alliance Publishing Group. They gonna hurt you. And what you gonna do? I'm gonna sue. You gonna go do a civil court? You gonna go spend more money than the case is even actually worth? What you gonna do? Start a fight? What you gonna do? Go to pistol play? What you gonna do? Make a diss song? What you gonna do? So, you know what I'm saying? So, yo, I'm telling you, I'm nice, and I'm explaining this to you. But when you're dealing with people that's not me, they gonna shake you and break you. You know what I'm saying? Man, look, man, what that girl did at that club, when I asked her to sit by the car, she should have been like, okay. When I told her to go get girls for the celebrity, she should have been like, okay. The celebrity didn't touch one of the girls told the rapper get on stage, stunning on him, made him feel uncomfortable at his sponsored event. You know what I'm saying? You gotta be hustling so you don't have problems like that. I ain't gonna tell you how to do it, but yo, you also in that description box you see my book, Wolves Don't Lose Sleep Over the Opinions of Sheep. I'd advise you to read that to get a firm understanding and keep that book. And if there's some misspelled words in there, leave it there. Don't change not one word. Don't change not one comma. You know what I'm saying? You read that stuff straight up. Take your time. If you want to take it and post the words on your Facebook page so you can go back later because that's where you're spending all your time not making no money, then do that. You see what I'm saying? I'm not even going to sit up here and explain social media to you now because I don't need y'all loose starting not cool business with me, peeping my style. You see what I'm saying? So, yo, use that link. Use all them links. Buy that book. You see what I'm saying? And, yo, I'm going to keep doing this until the wheels fall off. I'm going to keep recording these podcasts until this computer gets so clogged it break. And after that, I ain't saying nothing. I'm just taking victims. Because I did everything in my power to get across to you artists, to you filmmakers, to you creators, to you developers, some information that could help you out. So is it you can't find it? You're not exposed to it? You want to see you want to see a dancing kitten on here? What you need? You want to see a dancing kitten? You want me to go live a millionaire lifestyle, sitting on a boat, hopping off a plane? Yeah, they'll tell you how to hustle. Just because I have a plane, just because I made a few good deals, a few good decisions, don't make everything I say valid. They might be white. You might be another color. They might be They might be, you know what I'm saying, had good friends, in which you probably don't. They probably had good parents, in which you probably don't. They probably was a girl, was a female. Female can't tell a man how to hustle when they could just be comfortable with putting on a dress and some lipstick, shake their ass a couple times, and be in the dough. Now, if you a dude and you want to do all that, then do it. Do it and see where you end up at and make a podcast about it. If you put on a dress and put on lipstick, shake your ass, you'll get some money. You see what I'm saying? So I'm not upset. I'm like actually making money. I'm not upset. I'm just saying like, yo, you see what I'm saying? And plus this podcast that's on YouTube, I'm basically giving this away for free. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just asking, why is y'all pimping me? You know what I'm saying? I didn't do nothing to you. But share information that can help you with your career and your entrepreneurial aspect. Yeah, music, creativity, music videos, TV shows. Now that's the life. And yeah, beach parties. Yeah, pool parties. Yeah, yacht parties. Yeah, hanging out with some of the most beautiful women in the world. Yeah, putting $250,000 checks 3 times a week into my boss's accounts. Yeah. Yeah, you get around my power hitting people in the industry and you get up there trying to bad talk me to some people, they'll rob you blind. Because, you know what I'm saying, why they gonna mess up a good thing? Now, tell me that. And how stupid would that person look doing that in front of people that already made a shit ton of money off of me? And the people that do fall for that bullshit, I know they poor. So you gonna expose yourself one way or the other. You gonna, you know what I'm saying, you gonna do it to yourself. So hustle. Replay this. If you feel lost, if you feel like, yo, I just want to do something, listen to this again. Because you're going to hear something new that you didn't pick up the first time. You listen to this, you got to listen to this about 10, 20 times. And you got to get some of y'all got to get y'all asses kicked or fired to even pick up 50% of what I just said. Every day the meanings of this conversation and podcast change. This podcast is going to be valid until the day YouTube stop working. Get my book. Use the Bitconnect referral link. Use my Coinbase link. Because to be honest, it's the only support you got.